This is a recording for lesson 5.5, Averages and Probability. This lesson is part of Math 020 pre-algebra course taught at St. Louis Community College. The recording is done by Dr. Victoria Shearing. In this lesson, we are going to accomplish three main things. We're going to learn how to find mean or average for a set of numbers. We're going to learn how to find probability of an event, and then we're going to solve some problems with averages and probability. We're going to start our lesson with some formal definitions. The mean, or better known as the average, okay? It is a number that is derived from adding all the numbers in the set and then dividing by how many values you had in that data set. All right, so the mean of a set of numbers is the arithmetic average of the numbers. So to find the mean, you're going to add all the values in the set and you're going to divide by how many numbers you had. So values, the total of the values by the number of how many items you had in the set. All right, so here's our first example. Find the mean of each data set. So we have Norris bought 6 books for his classes this semester. The cost of the books were $74.28, $120.95, $52.40, $10.59, $35.89, and $59.24. Find the mean cost, meaning given these numbers, this set of numbers, find the average. For this lesson, we will be able to use the calculator. So what you will need to do is to find the mean equals to, we're going to add all these numbers, 74.28 plus 120.95 plus 52.40 plus 10.59 plus, so I need to keep writing this, 35.89, 35.89 plus 59.24. So you're going to find that number up here. And then we need to divide by how many numbers we had. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So we're going to divide by 6. So the total for the all numbers added is 353.35. And then we will divide it by 6. And when we do that, so we will find our mean equals 58 point, and then depending on the calculator that you have, you're going to have 8916, or 8917. We're going to cut it off because it's a mean cost. Think of pennies, dollars and pennies. We're going to cut it off at the two decimal points, which gives us 89. Okay, so the calculator gave me 58.891667, depending on the settings of your calculator. I needed to only use up to 2 digits. Okay, so I looked at the 9. 1 is after 9, so I did not have to do anything. That's why our answer is 58.89. So let's look at the next problem. Here we have part B. Excuse me. So part B, the monthly snowfall at a ski resort over a 6-month period was 60.3, 79.7, 50.9, 28, 47.4, and 46.1 inches. Find the mean snowfall. All right, so let's go ahead and find that mean. So we're going to add all these numbers, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So it's going to be over 6, and we're going to add those numbers. Please feel free to use a calculator to do that. The total is 312.4. Again, divided that by 6 will get you 52.06667. So we have 52.06667. All right. In your homework, on your homework assignments, they will ask you, there will be indication how far you need to go and when you can round. Normally, we will be rounding to 2 decimal places in our notes, unless otherwise noted. So to round to 2 decimal places will be 52.07. That would be your answer. If you need to review of the rounding, we covered that in lesson 5.1. So that's where you will find all the rules, how to round decimal numbers. Next one is probability. Probability of an event is the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes possible. The word favorable outcomes is kind of a misnomer. It's mostly like what you want to happen over the total number of outcomes, or what you're looking for might happen over the total number of outcomes. The easiest way to explain the probability is when you flip a coin. If you the coin has only 2 sides, so the total number of outcomes is going to be 2. And then if you want to go for head, it's only 1 outcome out of 2. If you want to go for tails, it's again 1 outcome out of 2. Rolling a die, the 6-sided die, you have 6 sides, so that would be the total of all number of outcomes. So one of those 6 sides can roll, and then depending on which number you're looking for, it's going to be only 1 number out of 6, or it could be something else, depending on what you're looking for. So that's how you treat the probability. Okay. Probability can be expressed both as fraction and a decimal. So as a fraction, when you express the probability as a fraction, you are going to look for the number of outcomes you want to happen over the total number of outcomes. And then once you get the fraction, you can convert that to a decimal by using division. So let's go ahead and look at our example number 2. Express the probability both as fraction and a decimal. So let's start with the fraction. Monica has 2 strawberry yogurts. Apologize. I need to draw. 2 strawberry yogurts and 6 banana yogurts in her refrigerator. She will choose 1 yogurt at random to take to work without looking. Find the probability Monica will choose a strawberry yogurt. So what you are looking for, the outcome that you want is the strawberry. There's only 2 of them in there. Okay, so 2 of strawberry. But how many total yogurts are in there? Well, you have 2 strawberry and you have 6 banana. So you have 8 yogurt containers in your refrigerator. So 2 strawberry, 8 total. So 2 out of 8, you're going to reduce that fraction to lowest terms, 1 out of 4. So that is the fraction part. And then to get from fraction to a decimal, you're going to do 1 divided by 4 equals 0.25. Okay. If you need to brush up on how to convert fractions to decimals, we covered that in lesson 5.3. Okay. Noah is planning. So the next problem is part B. Noah is planning his summer camping trip. He can't decide among 6 campgrounds on the beach and 12 campgrounds in the mountains. Okay, so I have number 6, number 12. So he will choose 1 campground at random. Find the probability that Noah will choose a campground at the beach. All right, so in order for us to do that, the beach is the 6 campgrounds. So that's what we're looking for. 6 on the beach. And then how many total campgrounds he's considering? Well, 6 on the beach and 12 in the mountains. So 6 plus 12 is 18. So now let's go ahead and drop the words. And we're looking at 6 out of 18. Reduce that fraction to 1 out of 3. All right, so that is your probability expressed as a fraction, 1 out of 3. And then if you, now we're going to convert that into the decimal, 1 divided by 3. 3 doesn't go into 1 evenly, so it's going to be 0.33. So that repeats. Okay. All right, so that is your decimal part. So it's 1 out of 3 chances that that randomly picked campground will be on the beach, or 33% chance. As we are getting ready to learn about percents in the next unit, this will be closely related to what we're doing in in Unit 6. All right, so that concludes the short lesson 5.5. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.